Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today we're going over AMC, how AMC had a great day, and where I think AMC is going tomorrow. If you could, make sure you guys smack the like button below. Not only to help out this video, but it's also going to help out more people learn about AMC. If you're not a sub, hit the sub button. Remember, at 10K subs, we're also going to be doing a giveaway of AMC shares over on the public app. As you can see here, today was a great day. It was a much needed day, right? Yesterday was a very down, no good day here. Everybody in the dumps. Everybody was depressed about the pricing yesterday. But again, yesterday we had a down market, also fighting against the hedge funds, the dark pools, everything in between. Speaking of dark pools, we're going to go over dark pools after this, try to clear up some misinformation about dark pools within the community right now. We started out the pre-market hours at about $9.60. We made our way all the way down, though. It looked like it was going to be a terrible day almost. Everybody was freaking out this morning in pre-market hours in the stream every day. We do stream every day on the channel, so if you guys want to be part of streams, we stream all day long during the market hours. Love to have you guys. Like I said, hit that sub button, hit the little bell notification. Now, we did get all the way down to $8.82. We were freaking out. And like I was saying this morning, just hold. Like I've been saying this whole time, we're going to come back up off this, right? Well, as soon as the market opened, the market had a pretty good time. And so did AMC. AMC blew it out of the water today. Ended up 21.29% from yesterday's ending. Well, we went from $8.82. We quickly blew up all the way up to $11.23. Traded sideways for a little bit, but it's okay. You got to get that little consolidation going. We ended today at $10.94. Shot up to $11.42 though in aftermarket hours. And currently right now, with 30 more minutes to go in aftermarket, we're at $11.09. That's a great day overall. Again, that's a 21% growth from yesterday's closing. So I'll take it. Yeah, we have people in chat today say, well, we're just making up ground for what we lost last time. That's okay. You know, after you have a few down days, it's okay to have a good up day and be happy about it, right? There's no reason to be sad about it, especially when you're fighting against the markets, when you're fighting against the hedge funds, and everything in between. Again, I think we're on the right path. And you can pull this out to the month side right here and even see even a bigger. Yeah, remember, guys, we were down here at $5.32 just a month ago. Right now, we're at $11.10. And it looks like we're heading up. And we're heading up to get some tendies. Now, hopefully, we do end up above this $14 mark we were at last time. We continue to go up. How long is it going to take to get there? I don't know. Right? I'm hoping we have a good positive day tomorrow. And that leads into a positive next week. If you're wondering what I'm using here, I am using Webull. There's a link down in the description below. You can get 2 free socks when you sign up with Webull, put $100 in. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. Now, tomorrow, I am hoping we at least get to tomorrow. It'd be awesome to get to around 12.50, right? Just to see some nice, good growth. Do I know if we're going to have another 20% plus day? I don't know. I'll be happy with a 10% plus day, honestly. Like I said, it's nice, steady growth. That leads into a more positive next week. Now, obviously, real quick, I do want to look at the options with you guys real quick. At $11, if we had $11 tomorrow and end at $11, we'd have another 9,115 options in the green. At $11.50, we'd have another 6,298 options in the green. At $12,000, we have another 12,494 options. At 12.5, another 8,867. And at 13, we have 15,313. Now, it'd be awesome to pick these up right here, right? But it'd be okay, man, just to, if we picked up these 3. Heck, if we got all the way up to 14, we have another 17,000 right there, right? People are being pretty bullish for tomorrow, right? You can see this bullish sentiment setting up. And just like if you go into next week, they're already starting to line up into next week as well, right? You see these bullish sentiments. So that tells me the stock is still healthy. There's a bullish sentiment there. Today's volume was 130.83 million so far. That's great. That's way above where we were at yesterday. Just having a great day in terms of just the volume numbers being positive. That hopefully leads to tomorrow being more positive. Now, you guys know, obviously, Monday through Wednesday this week, our volume numbers were not that great. But when you have a down market, it kind of just brings people down a little bit. It makes the volume go low. But once people see this start going back up, you get a little more enthusiasm. You get more volume that come into it. But as this shoots up more and more and more, the more people are going to come look at it and buy in. It's a good thing overall. Now, obviously, I hope you bought some down here. You know what I mean? Around that $8 mark. And you're already up a little good little amount off those. That's awesome. I do want to bring you guys the nice memes for today, though. I don't know if you guys seen this meme before, but it's funny as all get out. The hedge funds, us, dark pool. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever seen this meme. If you haven't, man, just look up, would you look at that meme? These videos are freaking hilarious. And you'd get it a lot more, and it'd probably make it a lot more funnier if you actually seen it. But this I probably laughed a lot harder than I probably should have when I first seen this meme. Here's another good meme though. When you're calculating how much money you'll make off your AMC when it reaches $1,000.
Plus 120,000 equals to hey! 320,000 naira belongs to me. I'm rich. I'm rich. Now, I have to start a foundation in my village. Then I will buy a car for my mother. Sweet mother.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be me, dude. I'm rich. I'm rich. Oh my god, that's so freaking hilarious, man. Oh my god, that meme's too good. Yeah, I do want to go over hedge funds. Also want to go over the dark pool situation going around. There's a lot of misinformation going around as well. I do want to go over this. This article right here really does explain the goods and the bads of dark pools, and why we need more regulations, but why it's not always a bad deal for a dark pool. Dark pools allow investors to trade without public exposure until after the trade is executed and cleared. It is favorable for investors such as hedge funds and activist investors who do not want the public to know which position they are taking. That's the bad side, obviously, right? We'll go over that in a minute. How it works. Electronic tradings become more prominent nowadays, and therefore exchanges can be set up purely in a digital form. Such as a move is making way to an increased number of dark pool exchanges that allow investors to trade securities on secondary market with lower fees, since they are not run by institutional banks or organized public exchanges. Dark pools are most favorable for institutional investors who are executing block trades, perhaps when taking a very large position in an investment. Now, what are you asking about? Obviously, you want to know what a block trade is. A block trade is simply just a sell or purchase of a very large number of securities between two parties. There are no criteria for a block trade. However, it is usually a trade that is so large that it may result in a tangible impact on a security price. Most everyday retail investors buy and sell securities without ever impacting the price of the underlying security, since there are so many outstanding securities on the secondary market. However, an institutional investor possesses the buying power to purchase or sell enough securities to actually move the price of the security, which is when you, again, like I said, you got these hedges, you got suits, they trade with millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. Uses of dark pools. Dark pools were initially utilized mostly by institutional investors who do not want public exposure to the positions they were moving into, in case there were investors front running. Front running refers to an investor who enters a position into a security before a block trade is completed and can reap the benefits of the subsequent price movement. Dark pools have become far more common in the investigating world today. Algorithmic trading and high frequency trading are two forms of trading that were executed without any human input. The computer programs will execute huge block trades within fractions of seconds ahead of other investors. Now, you kind of see that right now. Again, I talk about this a lot, obviously, in the channel. You see the computers selling back and forth, and that's how they short stocks as well. Since HFTs flood the trading volume on the public exchanges, the program needs to find ways to break larger orders into smaller ones. It can be accomplished by executing smaller trades on different exchanges as exposed to one financial exchange. It helps to minimize front running and avoid showing where the trader was executing these trades. Dark pools were established to help fulfill such a need for smaller exchanges in order to fulfill liquidity requirements. Many private financial exchanges were established, and it's facilitated traders who received very large orders and could not complete them on traditional public exchanges. Dark pools add to the efficiency of the market since there is additional liquidity for a certain security by getting them to a list on the exchanges. Advantages of dark pools. This is where we're going to go over some of the good advantages of obviously dark pools. Private trading. Dark pools allowed for trading execution away from the spotlight of public markets. Public markets tend to overreact or underreact due to news coverage and market sentiment. The pool facilitates trades that will trigger price overreaction or underreaction. Avoidance of price devaluation. As mentioned earlier, dark pools allowed large trades to be made with reduced fear of front running. With dark pools, large trades can be broken into smaller trades and executed before the price of the security becomes devalued. It compares to trying to execute a huge trade on one exchange where the price will have certainly decreased by the time the order is completely filled. Increased market efficiency and liquidity. Such an advantage is debatable since liquidity can dry up very quickly on a private exchange. However, HFT and algorithmic trading methods are seen to increase market efficiency since information is priced into securities very quickly. Because dark pools facilitate HFTs, it can be argued that dark pools are also increased market efficiency. Disadvantages. So you got your lack of transparency since dark pools operate with very little oversight. They are heavily scrutinized for not putting in as much regulation into place as other public exchanges. As a result, many feel that they're disadvantaged by investors who trade on the exchanges. Again, this is where we come from right here. Obviously, there's not as many regulations there. They can, do a lot of things in these dark pools, right? It does good in terms of like it doesn't drop your price like crazy. It doesn't make the volatility crazy in the market. But there's also needs to be some regulations here in these dark pools. Unfair advantages. There are many critics that HFTs, since it gives some investors an advantages of other investors cannot match, especially on private exchanges. Conflicts of interest and other unethical investing practices can be hidden in dark pools as well. So there is some of the bigger disadvantages and advantages of a dark pool. Not all dark pool trading is bad, but again, they can hide a lot of stuff within these dark pools, a lot of trades back and forth, a lot of shorting, a lot of things like that. And it becomes a problem, right? There needs to be regulations around these things. Will we see regulations anytime soon? I honestly highly doubt it. I think these dark pools are here to stay for a while in terms of the way they are. But hopefully in the future, maybe in the next 5-10 years or so, maybe we'll see some more regulations in there. I don't know. I know a lot of people think we're going to see all kinds of like these crazy things, man, and these things are going to change a lot. They've been like this for so long. I think it's going to take a lot to change them. That's what I don't think a lot of people get about that. But again, we can always remain hopeful that things will change. But also, I've been in the market, myself since I was 24. I'm 31 now. I've been in the real estate market since I was 17. Again, even the real estate market there's a lot of mischief that goes on, right? In the market, ever since I've been here, has been mischief, and I'm sure it was way before then as well, from what I've read. So I think there's a lot of ups and downs in the market that needs to be, reworked a little bit. Hopefully, you guys understand dark pools and why they're here, and the disadvantages and advantages of dark pools. Hopefully, that kind of clears up some of the questions. I've had a lot of those, and I think that article did a very good job of putting those into place on the advantages, disadvantages, and what dark pools are. If you guys could, make sure you guys smack the like button below. Make sure you guys hit that sub button below as well. Remember, there's a Discord link down below. Make sure you guys hit that Discord link. Also, there's a Patreon link down below. There's 4 more spots for a Patreon as well if you guys want to get into the private streams and things like that. Be my guest, and I'll see you guys in the next one.